It's your boy Online Davo, and we back with another video. We got a video about old Meezy. Cenat is getting cooked for opening up about mental health. Now this is crazy. I didn't think I'll ever see a title like this, but let's get into it and see what we're talking about. Come on.
Maybe I'm not rich enough to understand why Cenat is struggling with his mental health. Maybe I'm just not in the same echelon as him, and I don't get how a multi-millionaire who gets money from his fans off of subscribers, who just made $5 million off of Mafia-thon 3, is struggling with mental health. Maybe I just don't understand.
Yeah, he just hating, bruh. He just hating. He said hella shit. He said hella shit, talking about some 5 million off of this many subscribers. You did this, that. Like, damn, bro, what's your agenda? Like, you straight? Like, what you got going on?
And what the is going on? Or maybe this motherfucker is looking for sympathy for y'all.
What?
He hopped on this app and told us he's been struggling to achieve these goals he wants to achieve. All he wants to do is create and just keep creating. You didn't create that school yet.
Oh my God.
You took all this money from all these people and you didn't even make the school. All y'all motherfuckers supporting this kid, bro. You have.
Bro, people think that you say you build a school, it's gonna pop up in a day or two. It's gonna pop up in a year. Bro, you know how much contracts, general contractors, electricians, plumbers, plus it's in a whole other continent? Like, come on, bro. Like, be serious.
To stop.
Do we need to send the police to his home? Less than 24 hours after I did a video on Cenat's growth and this newfound journey that he is taking on, you know, challenging himself to be better, not only just in the world, but also in his mental state. I've seen so much hate, and I mean so much anti-Cenat content. And it's actually kind of troubling, and it's got me questioning what are people's priorities, what are people valuing, and why they do not want to see this young man succeed. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Hey, his name popping, bro. His name popping. When you're the best at your craft, your name holds value, you know, and it gets clicks, whether it was good clicks or bad clicks. It gets clicks regardless.
Unemployed gotta stick together. It'll really go a long way for this channel. Now, back to the video. After taking about a 2-month hiatus from the streaming game, Cenat resurfaced at this year's streaming awards talking about how his mental health had been impacted and it's something that he's actively working on. He then took to Twitter on his birthday and kind of acknowledged that he's growing, he's becoming an artist, he's separating himself from the internet for a minute just so he can become better and more stable from a mental health perspective. And while there were a plethora of people, and trust me, I don't want to kind of take this away from those people that were celebrating him and congratulating him, kind of like we did on this channel, there were a ton of people, and I do mean a ton of people, who gave every reason as to why Cenat's mental health would be in jeopardy. Now, no, he did not give an explicit reason as to why it would be in jeopardy, but guys like the first person that I showed at the beginning of the video who are saying that they now hate him, how they don't wish success for him, are really like holding his feet to the fire about certain things that he's already given explanations on, etc.
That's crazy. You don't get mad at someone because they're trying to focus on themselves and prioritize themselves, prioritize their mental health, for them to bring content to the people that's enjoying it. Because if they're not themselves, how are you gonna be able to enjoy them? How? If he not right in the head, he not Cenat. Or he not the Cenat that he needs to be for him to do what he gotta do. So it's like, if you supposedly a supporter of him and you're mad and you find yourself getting mad about him taking a break for his mental health, reevaluate what you mean by support.
Etc. Those could potentially be some of the reasons why his mental health is in the state that it currently is in. Tweets talking about a multi-millionaire who works the easiest possible job on earth venting to his peon followers about his mental health as a marketing tactic to sell a new product. This is a perfect microcosm of modern society. It even got to a point where people are taking Cenat's trials and tribulations and making them about themselves. I don't know if you remember, but he got into a situation with rapper Wale where he said he didn't know who Wale was. And apparently Wale took that to heart. So much so that during this time where Cenat has voiced his concerns about his mental health and the trials and tribulations and the growth that he's doing, Wale felt the need to say this on Shannon Sharp's podcast.
Cenat, like, you 20-year-old, like, you feel me? Like, that's what they acting like I did, and I'm like, yo, I'm just saying you made me look crazy. Like, I feel like uncomfortable in this room. I was just confused. And then when they said I pressed him, I was like, oh, so that means I gotta leave. Like, I gotta go to my hotel for like a couple days. Like, it was like not that. I was upset for like 5 days in a row. So when he's talking about mental health at the Stream Awards, I'm like, yes, mental health. You get it now. Imagine.
That nigga said you get it now. That's crazy. So, wait, imagine what? What am I supposed to imagine, Wale?
Giving your life to this game, and then you go to the awards to just support the culture that you've been a part of for 13 years, and then somebody who asks you to play a video, like asks you, yeah, let's play one day, like, because you saw them last year, and then you go online and everybody's like, yo, Kai's not. He didn't know who you was. That was funny. And you in a room full of your peers.
Right.
I'm just so confused as to how everyone took this as an opportunity.
So did he feel embarrassed? Did he feel embarrassed that he didn't recognize him or something, and that he gave his game, he gave his life to music and shit like that, and he didn't get his proper flowers? But then again, it's like, okay, not everybody gonna know you though. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie.
Opportunity to spin up some sort of narratives or lies or make this about themselves in regards to a young man dealing with a lot on his shoulders. I kind of touched on it a little bit in the previous video, but Cenat holds a very heavy burden, and everything that he does is scrutinized to the nth degree. And this situation is no different. As I scrolled my For You pages today, I saw some of the most outrageous content, specifically the conspiracy.
I mean, shit. What we got? We got the Clover Boys. We got the AMP. We got his own Twitch career. We got brand deals. He got hella shit. He do got hella shit going on. YouTube channels he got to post on and stuff. I mean, there's definitely some ways he could probably make it self-sufficient, but he is the content though. So when you are the content, you kind of can't just give it away for someone else to handle. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's tricky.
Theories surrounding why he would come out and make this type of video. Now, what I'm about to show you is probably people who should be wrapped up in straitjackets, but this is the type of stuff that people say about a young man who is dealing with mental health issues.
Nah, I hope they ain't get my boy Kai. And the energy that he giving, it ain't him, y'all. Something just off to me. He did just come to the internet and said that he's going through a mental health issue right now. If he going through something mental, I hope that boy get through whatever he need to get through, you know? Sometimes it can be brushed off, especially when it comes to men. A lot of us will just keep it in until it's too late. Maybe the big jacket that he got to carry on his back, taking care of his family, taking care of his boys, and anytime his boys get into something, he get the backlash. At the end of the day, still got to do his job and create.
I mean, shit. I gave him backlash because of the niggas he keep around him. You know, at some point, you got to switch up, you know what I'm saying, your surroundings. So I can even say myself, I done gave him backlash off of some shit that someone else did, but because of the association to him, he caught some flack. So I played a role in it too.
Hey, not only that though, y'all, he don't even sound the same. It's like his whole world is off or thrown off. I don't know. It seemed like he just reading from a script. Pull through and get better, my boy. Happy birthday.
Is it just me, or is Cenat acting different? Really, this doesn't even seem like the same person at all. It really doesn't to me. Does it to you? Something weird is going on now. I know that.
Shit, I mean, he was gone for like 2 months. Maybe he had time to go outside and just exist. You know, people probably notice him, but, you know, that's what I realized, man. Sometimes you gotta just exist. I'm not talking about being on your phone, laying down. I'm talking about just inhale and exhale, bro. You're a human. Like, you're alive. You're alive. And, you know, that's something people take for granted, you know? So it's like take some time to just live life. You know, don't get too caught up on this internet stuff. Ironic as I'm recording a video on internet shit. But I touch grass. So the point is, bro, like, just exist. Like, just live life, you know? And it's going to keep you sane for when it feels like the whole world is crashing down. You can always revert back to you just inhaling and exhaling, bro. I'm telling you, that shit, it helps a lot.
He's supposedly dealing with mental health issues, and I get that. That is no joke, you know, when you deal with stuff, you know, mentally. But something weird is going on with him. Something really does seem different. And
shit, his mental health, nigga. He said he been struggling with his mental health. That's what's different. What?
I know there's those rumors out there of him and, you know, Diddy you know, being related or whatever. Obviously,
Alright.
that's just a rumor. I'm just, you know, joking around, right? But there is
Right.
definitely something going on with Kai Cenat recently. And I know that I'm not the only one to notice this.
I think one of the
Bro, he didn't even say shit. All he said was he noticed something's off and that he's there's a rumor that he's related to Diddy in a joking way. He didn't even say nothing. Delete that video.
reasons why people are even having these types of conversations is because people just don't open up. First and foremost, he is a man, and that is not something that men do. They don't have these candid conversations. You're coming off as weak. You're coming off as soft. You're coming off as a beta if you do talk about your mental emotions and the things that you have going on in your own personal life. Number 2 and 3, he's rich and he's famous. There's been a lot of criticism online recently about...
Honestly, as a young black man myself, I didn't really start opening up for real until I was like 18, 19, to be honest. I mean, I'll still say how I feel, but really opening up, really having those conversations that make your day better, like really having those conversations that lift that burden off of you, I didn't really have those. I didn't really have those type of conversations until I got like 18, 19, you know? And it helped, bro. It helped. Like, if you a man and you watching it, if you're anybody watching this, bro, and you got someone that's willing to listen, hey, have a conversation with them, bro. Conversations help. That's how we survive.
Rich and famous people giving any sorts of complaints to the average American citizen, specifically due to the fact that there's an ever-growing disparity in wealth growing into this nation. The average everyday working person doesn't want to hear anything from these rich and hoity-toity content creators that seemingly prop open their laptops, prop open their computers, fire up OBS, and get to streaming and reacting and screaming and jumping up and down. The problem with that, though, is that rich and famous people go through mental health issues all the time. These are the people that turn to drugs. These are the people that turn to sex and debauchery. These are the people that turn to alcohol. These are the people that turn to vices over and over again, and they can afford to fund those habits. And I'm glad that other content creators are stepping up, making that a reality for other people to see that everybody deals with mental health issues. And it doesn't matter if you're rich or if you're famous.
Is struggling with mental health. Maybe I just don't understand what the fuck is going on.
Like, honestly, bro, how I grew up, I didn't really learn much about like depression and social anxiety and shit like that. So nigga be like, they're depressed, and I'm like, nigga, the fuck, like, just be happy. Like, what you mean you're depressed? Like, nigga, just smile. But then it's like it's fucked up, right? But then it's like, damn, once you start talking to more people and you start learning about it, you start doing research on it, you like, damn, like, or you even experience it yourself, it hit different. You like, damn, like, I didn't know this is what that person was dealing with. Like, you get a better understanding of what that person is going through, you know? And I think that boils down to how society is. You have to, for most people, they have to experience it themselves for them to understand why someone feel the way they feel.
Going on. Maybe I'm stupid.
Yeah, you are fucking stupid. Really, you're really fucking stupid, actually. Do humans think that money just makes everything go? Like, brother, he's not a robot.
Yeah.
Just because you have money doesn't mean that you, like, don't go through human things.
It's not just Lacey. A lot of content creators.
That's what society told us. You know, money heals everything. You know, get rich and you good. You know, at least for the people that haven't experienced those type of mental health situations. For people like that, all they know is, yo, get the money, you good. The only problem they have in their life is they don't have enough money. They're like, shit, if I'm rich, I'm straight. I'll never be depressed. I'll never be sad. I'll never be this and that because I got all this money. But we know that's not how it go. You know what I'm saying? What they say, more money, more problems. And it's true.
Even ones that people would consider to be enemies of Kai Cenat, if you let the Twitter communities talk about it, came to his defense. And I think it's interesting who I'm about to show, because these are people who have had to go through their own trials, tribulations, whether it be self-inflicted, whether it be community-inflicted, or whatever the case may be, that come to defense of him, saying different things like, you know, mental health is real. It's stuff that they've had to deal with. It is actually hard to a certain degree. It may be different hard, but it is hard to be in this limelight all the time.
This is exactly why a nigga be saying his mental health off, because he log on to any fucking social media and it's a bunch of niggas that he ain't never done nothing to, hating all day long.
Right.
Like I'm having fucking flashbacks of fucking being the littest nigga on Twitter, and it's just so many niggas hating every single day. Like that shit used to drain the fuck out of me. Like I'm just trying to understand. Like I'm not even on some.
And you gotta remember too, there's people that wake up, go on YouTube, tap the video, comment some bullshit, and just leave. They don't they just comment some shit just to see, just at a slight chance they could fuck up their day. They comment might not even get read, but they gonna leave it anyway, just on a slight chance that they ruin your day. There's people out here like that, man. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Paper shit, but this shit actually be pissing me off. What the fuck did this nigga do to deserve any of this fucking hate?
Let me just speak some real shit real quick. Twitter's on everyone's ass. I don't know what it is nowadays. You know, I supported X and Elon buying it, but it's just something wrong with it right now, bro. You guys can all agree. So toxic. Even when Kai was speaking about mental health. Kai speaking about mental health and about...
Bro, ever since he bought that shit, bro, that app went downhill, bro. That app went downhill. I had to get up out of there, man. It was getting wicked, bro. He should have never bought it, man. Damn.
Reading books, and people are finding some type of way to get mad and upset about that, and that's crazy to me.
Ryan brought
50K banger on this nigga birthday. You're hating on the nigga. Twitter's a dark place, bro. It's an evil place. Don't scroll for too long. This nigga's so inauthentic now. Okay, so this nigga's been gone since September. How the fuck do you know what he's like? How do you know he's being inauthentic? How do you know? You don't know the nigga. You never met him.
Now, while it is great to see a community of like-minded individuals,
That nigga Kai fake as fuck now. You don't even know, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could make a guesstimate about the nigga, but you don't know him at all. You only know what he shows us, and that's the only thing you could go off of.
people that I would probably classify as his peers, come together and surround Cenat with some sorts of words of encouragement, I can't help but continuously scroll. At this point, I am totally finished with the internet. Like, I feel like we're doomed. Some of the stuff that people are coming up with and saying about Kai, these conspiracy theories, just have my jaw dropped. Like, I share the internet with these people. I share the roadways with these people. I vote with these people. When I say they're trying to find anything and everything to discredit him, just take a look at this. Just take a look at this.
Diddy traded consciousnesses with Kai Cenat. Yeah, that's what happened. They put Diddy's consciousness into him.
How does that make sense?
Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. Ain't no allegedly.
How does that
This is what I know. So
oh my God. Oh man. Oh, my sister. Please. Why are you doing this? All right. This not us, man. We not doing these consciousness. They switch brains. They really Kai Cenat is mentally he's in Diddy's body in prison, so because he could buy it, so when he get out he'll be fast tracked to be one of the richest people. We not doing all that, bro. Maybe, bro, mental health is just not there right now. Is that too much? Huh? Is that too crazy for a nigga to accept? Damn. It's always conspiracy theories of people, bro. Always a conspiracy. Sometimes it is what it is.
those jokes at the Streamer University wasn't actually technically jokes. They're just putting it in your face because they have to. So yeah, look forward to, like I said, someone coming unalived. Look forward to a whole bunch of allegations and different things starting. Look forward to all kinds of Diddy activities. Just look forward to it. But yeah, that's what's going on.
Mind you, these are not one-offs. Not only are people agreeing with these different creators, and hey, you would think that all the IP addresses would link to one loony bin, but no, these are spread across the world. There are other people that are creating content around the same tone of theories about Kai and him being tied to Diddy or him being cloned. Just stuff that's gonna make your brain melt.
Something feels off about Kai Cenat, guys. He's talking different.
Why this nigga got this 2013 highly edited ass picture of Kai Cenat, bro? And he got he got the hood on, like he just some inconspicuous at, like he just know hella shit. Like, come on, bro. I'ma listen.
Different, and I understand that people go through, mental health issues and has nothing to play with. But I never kind of understand, how can you be so successful, barely any worries, and I didn't think you was going through anything, to be honest with you. I don't know, guys. He's been a little different since that Streamer Awards. He's been moving different. Even I Show Speed been trying to get in contact with him, and now he's acting like he doesn't even want to talk to him. So I'm just asking a question that everybody's asking.
How old are you? How old are you, bro? How do you know that he been trying to get in contact with iShow Speed? You got a full beard, my nigga. A full beard. Why do you know that information? Come on, man. What we doing?
And what is going on with Kai Cenat? This new version of him is cool, but he looks different. He sounds different. And to be honest with you, it looks like he's reading off of a script. Why is he looking down if he's talking to the camera?
So they wrote the joke to tell Kai Cenat that he was Diddy. They probably pre-informed him on the joke before it happened, right? He reacts to the joke. Ty Lil grabs the mic and speaks out for his friend, right? Now they're making a narrative that the industry is attacking Kai Cenat because I don't know what narrative y'all trying to make. Kai Cenat is signed to UTA. There's nothing wrong he can do. DDG even said there's nothing Kai Cenat can do wrong.
What?
So when they're trying to big out his friend, that's a part of boosting he's about to drop something. Y'all don't know how this shit go.
Okay.
It's easy to stage a hit. They've been staging hits on TV for a long time. They've been doing content on y'all for a long time. But y'all watch a Twitch streamer wars and think it's real. Y'all are bots.
Bro, I'm done. I even saw one that talked about how...
Hey, everybody say y'all are bots. Bro, we know what's going on with the system in real life, but I don't know. I'm not going for all that when it comes to the industry, the streaming industry shit. Is there even that much money in there for niggas to be doing all that? To be coming up with mental health? He too big of a streamer for him to come out and say he has mental health issues and not have it. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's some shit a nigga that's career damn near finna fall off, they come out and they say some shit like that. Like, you got him, like, I mean, Well, the point I'm trying to make is, all right, that sounded crazy. The point I'm trying to make is that he has no reason to lie. What does he gain by saying my mental health isn't there completely and being gone for 2 months? Like, what does he gain?
Cenat is a clone because clones can't have dreads, which I didn't know that there were new rules to the cloning game. This is something that I never thought about, even that clones can't grow dreads. I don't know the science behind it, but that's what they're saying. I think about when I was a young person that existed on the internet, and then I saw some of my favorite content creators or people that I thought were funny or whatever kind of disappear. And now I totally get it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No questions as to why. I get why people disappear from the internet. Is because of stuff like this. Some of these people are mentally unwell, but some of these people have true hate and resentment in their heart about a man who set up a camera.
There's a few YouTubers. I'm like, damn, I wonder where her channel went, or damn, I wonder where her channel went. Like, it's crazy. And now that I make content, it's like, yeah, I get it. Like, you could just stop posting and go on about your day, and like, you know, it's its own world. Like, it's his own world, man. And I only got 1,000, I only got 1K subs yet. And even I understand. So imagine 100K, 200K, 500, a million, 10 million. Imagine that. Like, that's crazy.
One day and decided to record a video and ultimately got fame and fortune out of it. It's a shame that at a certain point you no longer exist in the realm of reality, not because you don't want to, not because you're high out of your mind, not because, you know, you've taken yourself out of that, but because the masses have decided that you can no longer relate to us, we can no longer relate to you, and for that specific reason, I'm gonna put an immeasurable amount of hate on you, to the tune of me creating fake conspiracy theories about you switching consciousness with P. Diddy. These are the dangers of the
That's
internet.
crazy.
Some of these
How does that even sound? Switching consciousness with P. Diddy. Come on, man. Come on. Man, hey, Omeezy, you did your thing, bro. Shout out you on the video. Kai Cenat, man. I said my little stuff about the situations you've been in, but, you know, take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. That's a very serious thing. In the grand scheme of things, I don't matter to your life. You don't really matter to mine. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but the point I'm trying to make is that once you turn your phone off and the people you interact with on a day-to-day, those are the people that really matter. So focus on those people. I'm gone, man. Good luck. Peace.